Hello. Hey, what's up? Can you hear me, guys? My goodness. So, for those of you that just arrived, I started streaming almost an hour ago. The audio went wrong. I had to restart my computer like 4 times, reinstall a lot of drivers. It was so stressful, but I think we're good. Please tell me we're good. Please tell me you can hear me okay. So freaking stressful, man. But yeah, either way, I do appreciate those of you that came back. It really means a lot. You guys are awesome. Let me know if the music sounds fine, if my voice is not crackly anymore. Oh, thank God. Yeah, Turan, thank you so much for letting me know, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have known that there were so many audio issues in the previous stream. Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm just setting the volumes correctly. Should be fine. Okay, yeah, let me just make sure that. Yeah, the music. How about the music? Is that good? Guys, there's tons of really cool comments. I'll get to them. Yeah, okay, we should be fine. Music's a bit low. Okay, yeah, let me see if I can get it a bit higher at least. How about that? Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, let me know at any point. Let me know at any point if the audio could be better or anything. Yeah, let me just go through the comments now. So, I thought I missed the stream. No, it was definitely my bad. I started at 10:30, which is kind of the usual time. I think I used to do a little bit early. This is only my time zone. It might be different for you. But then we had tons of audio issues, and Turan, let me know, and I said I'll be back in 10 minutes. But it took me almost an hour. Oh man, it was so stressful. I was like, I don't know if I'll stream today. I was feeling so discouraged. But yeah, either way, we're good. I'm gonna check your comments. And yeah, I do have something really cool to show you, which I'm excited for. Let me just change the color of the computer. It just looks a bit... Yeah, that looks better. Cool. Great. I also need to check if I have the audio commands, which are really cool, set up. So let me just try that. Scene 2. Yeah, that's working. Camera 1. Camera 1. Water break. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, but all good. Thank you so much again for your patience. I can't believe you guys waited. That's incredible. Really appreciate it. I did have, let me just show you scene 2. Scene 2. I should have said this, but I was gonna try to keep you guys updated, those of you that were waiting for the stream, in the community tab here on YouTube. But yeah, I forgot to tell you that, and I said, like, if I can fix it in another 10 minutes, and this I said 20 minutes ago, then I'll probably cancel it. But either way, I'll delete this because now we're live. But yeah, that's probably the best place I can keep in contact with you if the stream goes down. So yeah, definitely make sure to go to the community tab on YouTube if something like that happens. Yeah, I should have said that, but I forgot. Check out, so Gus says, check out CUA notes, please. I'm looking forward to hear what you think about that note-taking app. I think someone mentioned it. Gus, did you already mention it in the previous stream? Because I believe someone already mentioned it. I haven't checked it out, but I think I might have saved it to like apps to check out. Like I have like a list of apps that I, wait, let me just bring that back. There we go. Yep. Yeah, you see, like I already kind of opened it at some point, but yeah, I haven't tried it out yet. Yeah, CU1. Definitely let me make sure that I have it saved in my apps to try. Now I'm using Raindrop quite heavily for saving things. I used to use my Mind. I do plan to make a video comparing like bookmark managers. My Mind versus Raindrop. I think it would be an interesting video. And then this CU1 note-taking app, let me know a bit more about it. I really don't know, what is it about? It's kind of strange that does it not have its own website, or is this it? Like, it's probably like this company called Web Catalog that, created this product. Stay organized, manage multiple accounts. Am I even in the correct one? Because you said CUN notes. Maybe I didn't find the correct one. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think I was wrong. It must be this one, so let me add that one. Apps to try. I can't spell. Apps to try. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it seems to be all in Chinese. Is that Chinese? I'm sorry if I can recognize it. Yeah, I mean, do I have Google Translate? Maybe, like, there's a way that you can use Google Translate to translate websites that are in foreign languages. Usually just pops up in here. I don't know why that's not popping up. But yeah, let me know more info about it. Just looking at the screenshots, it does look cool. It does look very similar to Obsidian, if I'm being honest. It's cool that they seem to have like a, you know, a mobile app. It looks very similar to Obsidian, but yeah, let me know if you feel it has anything that you know, that Obsidian doesn't have. The donation on the Chinese, yeah, it definitely does. It has its own GitHub like Obsidian. For what is it looks like? Yeah, from what it looks like, I know what you mean. The things that is Chinese or so, yeah, got you. Yeah, I don't know Chinese, unfortunately. That's better. What are we talking about? Yeah, okay, I want to show you. Yeah, let's see. First, I want to answer a couple questions, but I do want to show you something really cool. Is this new, yeah, it's a very new visual Zettelkasten app that I've been really excited about. I've been trying it out, and yeah, like I was contacted by the creator. He said, check this out, and I was like, okay, you know, but it turns out it's really, really good. I'm very impressed, and I definitely will show you. If anyone can guess the name of the app, that'd be incredible. But yeah, no, it's just kind of tricky. It's very new, it's not very well known yet, but I honestly believe that if it plays this card right, if it does its marketing correctly, and yeah, if it keeps improving, it's definitely gonna be the next Obsidian or the next, I don't know. The thing is that it's very visual, so it's not like Obsidian. Honestly, I don't even think it replaces Obsidian, at least not for me. But it's very visual. It's really cool. I believe it could be one of the best solutions for a visual Zettelkasten. So yeah, we'll talk more about that in a second. Let me just answer your questions. Apps for total productivity. What are you talking about? What does that mean? I went and did something else in the meantime. Like, yeah, okay, I appreciate that. Thank you for coming back to the stream after all the issues and having to restart it. Have you tried Memex for capturing stuff? Yes, of course. I actually, you know, Memex was one of the first, you know, annotation tools that I got serious into and I started using quite heavily. If you're interested in seeing my thoughts on it, I do have a video that I made about it, and it's Memex. Where is it? Here. Yeah, Memex app. Powerful bookmarking. Powerful bookmarks for power users app overview. Yeah, so definitely check it out. I'll link it in the description if you want to. I mean in the chat. Or actually, you know what? Is the description a better place? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. So like, I'm just gonna put it in the description. I keep struggling to know what's the best way to share links with you, but I'm gonna put like, you know, links mentioned in this video. Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna link that one, and I'm just gonna put this thing right here. So yeah, now give it a second. Yeah, and I'm gonna save that. So yeah, let me know if that worked. That means that now in the description of this live stream, you should be able to see that. Let's see if it looks okay. Yeah, links mentioned in this video. Perfect. Nice, that works. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the preferred way I'm gonna be sharing links whenever I mention them. Just adding a nice little thingy. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So yeah, definitely check that out if you want to. I definitely want to revisit Memex because I started using a couple of other tools, but Memex recently did something really cool that now it syncs across your devices. So actually, the thing is that I used to have all of my Memex information inside of, you know, in my computer, and it didn't sync across devices. So now they do, you know, now it syncs across devices. So I was actually in the process of syncing everything. Let me see if it worked already. Yes, it worked. So check it out. here's one thing about Memex that I really don't like, unfortunately, and it's the fact that they don't have dark mode. Not even dark reader, which is the extension that I use to make everything dark. Not even that works. So that's a shame. Yeah, everyone keeps demanding dark mode, but I think, well, I mean, they have other priorities and they haven't managed to do it. And to be honest, when an app doesn't have dark mode, it's such a shame because I just can't stare, I just can't stare at it for too long. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. Oh no, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I thought, yeah, don't worry about that. Either way. So yeah, in here, you can just save anything to your, kind of like a bookmark manager, very similar to Raindrop. Let me actually show you because Raindrop has been my preferred one right now. And here's where I just save absolutely everything. Like, right now that I was doing research on how to fix audio problems, I just saved quite a few things and I was organizing it in here. And yeah, you can just search for anything. It's really cool. As you can see, this one right here, we tagged it as apps to try. And here I have like a list of the apps that I want to try. And you can see it in different modes. I like this one, cards. Yeah, pretty cool. Like some apps that I really want to try and you can tag them and so on. Now, Memex is a similar thing. However, the difference is that I would say is not, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, it might work in a similar way to Raindrop. Honestly, I haven't been using it for a while now, but since they offered syncing and it's for free, I've started trying it out again. And one thing that I absolutely love about Memex is that if you go to any website and you go to, let's just go to my blog and I have, yeah, like this thing right here. And I want to take notes of this. Then I can just pop up Memex in here. I don't think I have the shortcut set up right now. Let's take a look. Yeah, there it is. And now I can save this page. And let's see what else there is. There it is. Yeah, so with a shortcut, with Alt Q in this case, you can start highlighting certain things and taking notes on it. So yeah, this is a test. Honestly, they kind of updated things since the last time that I was using it, so it seems like something's changed. Let me just try to figure it out real quick. So one thing that I really liked about this was how easy it was to highlight things. So yeah, for instance, you take something like this phrase, and now you have to use the shortcut, which in this case is Alt A. The problem is that I have a conflict with another extension that I use. Let me just try to solve that real quick just to show you. Raindrop. Alt Shift QA. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if that works. So now you highlight something. There it is. And it's highlighted, right? There we go. Yeah, I just, and there it is. Yeah, so like, for instance, you select something, use the shortcut Alt A, and you can see, and you can take notes inside of the website, which is really, really cool. It's something that's very unique. If I just highlight something else in here, you can go there and you can jump to the different parts of the website, and you can take additional notes. And I think, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that they already link to Readwise, which Readwise is my preferred way to just, like take all of these notes that I take from different websites and different sources, and then I can export them all to Obsidian. So it's a really cool workflow that I absolutely love. If you want to check out more of like, my thoughts on Readwise, that kind of stuff, I did make a video about it. Let's just check it out. Readwise, here it is. Yeah, so Readwise plus Obsidian. I did make a video about this, which again, I'm going to be putting in the description so that it's easy for you to access if you want to. Yeah, let's do that. Readwise. Yeah, there you go. So it's in the description of this live stream right now. I think that's the best way to share stuff like this. But yeah, it's honestly really, really good. Memex is incredible. I've been, I talked to the creator and we're gonna collaborate on, making videos or something, or, like promoting more of it. But yeah, they were changing their business quite a lot, and I think it's been just recently that they managed to get back on their feet and like make a lot of changes. You can copy all notes, you can export them to Obsidian. Really cool stuff. I honestly think it's incredible. And what I absolutely love about this is that if you just go to, you know, you're in this website, right? And then you go back in there. If you activate the extension, oh, that's weird. It's not working right now, but usually it just shows you by default the fact that you already highlighted this page. There it is. Yeah, there it is. So whenever you revisit a particular website, you don't have to go to an external app to see if you're taking notes on it, but you can actually see that it's already highlighted. And yeah, and then from there, that just automatically goes to here, right? And it takes you back to that website where you can see all the stuff, and you can tag particular things. You can edit spaces. You can view your notes. There it is. You can view all of your notes, and then, like I said, you can connect it to Readwise. Really cool app. I might make another video on it because they changed a lot since the first time I made a video on them. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Zettelkasten. Ah, the name of the app? No, but I haven't checked that one out. Zettelkasten. Let's take a look. Yeah, let's take a look. I don't know. I never heard of this one. Just gotta make it at triple speed. Just because it doesn't seem to have audio. Looks pretty cool. You know, the logic of Obsidian with the graph. But it seems like navigating it. Yeah, I don't know what this text is doing. Is it just doing searches? Probably, right? Or is it... Yeah, it's just a search. So it's just running search. And you can see it in the graph. It looks very similar to Obsidian, honestly. But I do like that it puts a bit more emphasis on the graph, perhaps, as a main way to navigate. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I definitely gotta check it out. I'm gonna add it, like I said, to my... to try. You know, apps to try. The things that... just to show you stuff, I kind of had to change some of my shortcuts, so now I have to do it a bit more manually. But either way, apps to try. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's not that one. Oh, Eptabase. That's a good guess. That's a good guess because I honestly believe that at the moment, right now, there's two great applications for Zettelkasten, and I was gonna say Zettelkastening, but that was too confusing to say. And one of them is definitely Eptabase. I've been talking to the creator quite a lot. He's an incredible guy. They've been really doing great stuff, and I definitely believe Eptabase is one of the good ones. I use it more as a mind mapping tool. However, yeah, I do believe it does work very well as a Zettelkasten tool. Yeah, some pros and cons in there, but like the other tool that I want to show you has a couple of pros that I haven't seen anywhere. I'll show you in a second. I stopped teasing you in a second, but I definitely want to cover your questions and your comments. Started to use Raindrop to save everything too instead of Pocket. Yeah, definitely. Same for me. I've been using Raindrop like crazy and it's really, really good. What's up, Minds? I recently started using Obsidian for complex nodes, but for plain Markdown, I started using Marktext. Check it out and you might like it. Yeah, cool. Scene 2. Marktext app. That's what it's called, Marktext. Simple and elegant Markdown editor, focused on speed and usability. Diagrams. Oh, that's pretty cool. Basic sequence diagrams. Is that mermaid diagrams? It looks like it. Inline format. Math formulas, code blocks, table blocks. It does look really cool. Yeah, again, I'll definitely check it out. Apps to try. Nice, yeah, I love your recommendation, guys, because it really helps. I just realized my face is there. Have you tried ClickUp? Yes. I've tried ClickUp. I spent so much freaking time just trying a lot of apps. Like, it's literally my full-time job, I guess. Yeah, so ClickUp is really good for teams and for collaboration and for that kind of stuff. I tried to use it as a personal task manager, and honestly, I don't know, man. I have mixed feelings because it is really powerful. It is really good. It is pretty affordable. The free version is pretty generous. It's a really good app, but it just does too much. That's my problem. It's just trying to do too much, and a lot of the things it doesn't do it well. It's very similar to Notion conceptually in the fact that Notion tries to do everything, and it does everything a bit poorly, but it does some things really well. Whereas ClickUp, the thing that it does really well is collaboration, but just for personal, task management. Just realized this thing is in here. Let me get this out of the way. Exactly. You know, just for task management, I don't think it's the best tool for personal use. For teams, definitely, but for personal use, not as much. That's my opinion. Yeah, I'm using Memex too, though I haven't set it up properly, especially with device syncing. Yeah, that's the thing. I was using Memex in just one computer, but now because I'm using this computer a lot more, I was like, yeah, migrating it from here to there, like it was just gonna be so annoying. But now they have like this cross-device syncing, and now that is incredible. You guessed it. No, wait, that's it. That is the app that I was talking about. Yeah, Screentel. You got it. So yeah, well done. You're a genius. Gene 10. Incredible. Yeah, you guessed it. I can't believe you guessed it. So yeah, that is the app that I'm gonna be showing you. Let me give you a bit of a tease, and then I'll keep, then I'll keep showing you, or sorry, answering more of your questions. So yeah, here's a Screentel. One thing of the bat that I don't love is the fact that it's so bright in the eyes. Again, if you know me, you know that I love my dark mode, which is why I use Dark Reader, right? And again, just because I was showing you Memex, I had to change some shortcuts. So let me just bring back my shortcuts. Toggle this side. Yeah, this is the shortcut that I use. So yeah, now what I do is in here, I just make it dark with that shortcut. So with Dark Reader. However, I need to do that every time I open a new window, which is kind of annoying. So I really hope that Screentel, in time, they add a dark mode, a native dark mode. That'd be incredible, because I absolutely love dark mode, and I think it's an essential part of any software that I intend to use for extended periods of time. But yeah, either way, let me show you a Screentel. I'll definitely get back to your comments in a bit. But here is the main concept that I want to share with you, and the reason why I believe Screentel is such a powerful tool, okay? Let me just set the volume a bit lower for me. Should be the same for you, just so that I can, think clearly. But yeah, either way, here's the idea, okay? Think of it like this. You have drawers. You have your desk, like your physical desk in real life, and you have drawers and you have folders. Well, rather than folders, you have a lot of papers in drawers. That's how I like to see about it. You have like a place where you just store absolutely everything, and then you have your desk. That is how Screentel works, right? Let me take this out for a second. That's how Screentel works. You have your desk where you lay out all of the papers. It's very similar to, like old school paper system. That's how I like to think about it. So in a Screentel, this part right here is your desk, right? The blank canvas, or dark canvas in this case. And everything in here is like the drawer where you keep all your documents. Now the difference opposed to a paper system is that in order to bring all the documents that you want to bring to the table, to lay them out and to connect ideas, you really have to have either a lot of folders, a lot of sets of drawers, a lot of like organization in the papers in order to know where to find what. However, that is of course the advantage of using Screentel. First of all, of course, it's all digital, so that is a huge pro. But then what's really cool is that organizing things is very simple because it's all tag based, right? So the main idea is that you can tag absolutely everything, and if I just click a tag, it just brings that whole tag straight into the desk, right? And as you can see, everything that has been, except for this one is not, that one's not connected to that. Yeah, so everything that was connected to what I tagged my Zettelkasten is now appearing in here, right? So now you have like your desk where you have everything related to the particular topic that you're interested in working in the moment. You have it all laid down in here, connected by a tag, and then you can create connections, right? And connections are very simple. They are just, let me just try to zoom a bit better into here. It's a bit tricky to zoom sometimes. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this one. Yeah, so here you have it, right? This is kind of like some nodes that I have from a Zettelkasten, such as this one. There we go. So yeah, whenever you click on a particular node, it just pops this floating window, which is incredible. It's such a nice way to navigate things. And then because you can see that here I have a linking task, or sorry, a linking node or a linking card. Now that in here creates an arrow, which makes it, visually easy to see the connections between cards, right? You can also navigate through here, or you can just follow the logical pattern of the arrow that it displays in here. But if you click it there, it pops up on the side, which is pretty nice. Let me just zoom out a little bit so that I can show you. So now you have like these two tasks. You can always close it. That just means that you have this one open. Pretty cool. And now this one, as you can see, leads me to the next one, which is called example, right? Or example of unfinished task, which is what I called it. When you click on that, it pops it up in here. And you can always, like, let's say that you're just navigating, you know, this map of cards, right? And you just want to see, like, you have a couple here open, you're working with these ones, and you just want to see, like, oh, where is this card? I want to see it visually in the map, right? You just click on here, locate on desk, and it takes you to that particular place where it's located, right? Which I think is really, really cool. I absolutely love that. Now, if you're not a big fan of just like floating, you know, floating windows like this, I think it's useful. It really feels like paper. It feels like you have like two types of views, right? Like a long, you know, big scope view, and that's how you see the map and everything. But you can also zoom into each document to read more and to write, you know. I put a space in here by accident. But yeah, another nice way in which you can navigate is by, you know, let's say that I want to go back to this one. I'll click on it and I'll make it full screen like that, right? And now when I click on this, it pops up another window and you can resize it. And now you have like this double-sided pane. And what's really cool is that you can just navigate and keep navigating. I really like, for instance, if you go here, you can just see that now that I have two particular links, I can decide to swap it. So now that I have this on the left, I can switch back and forth between these two. So, you know, I think that's really, really cool. I'll give you another example. And then one really cool thing about this whole concept is that now that I have it all in here, and if I want to work on something different, a different project that is not related to this topic that I have in here, I can just select it all, delete it, you know, with the backspace. That just means that I just clear my desk, but it doesn't mean that I delete the cards. The cards are still there, right? So now if I go here and I go to help, which is this tag right here, I can select all of these cards related to help and I can drag and drop them here. And now as you can see, we have it like that, right? And whenever I go like this, if we zoom, we can see where this card is located. I'm just gonna follow along a couple of links. As you can see, it just keeps stacking upon each other, and you can lay them out in different ways if you want to, if that's the preferred way that you like to work. Or again, if you just prefer to have this full view, and then you like to just navigate things like this, you can just have it side by side. You can keep navigating different links, and it's just such a nice experience, right? Like for instance here, this I really like. Because this one has several links, I can just switch it to go to the left, and now I can navigate to cards, and that it pops up on the right. I can navigate to links, pops up on the right, navigate to desk, and so on. You get the idea, right? So it's a really, really nice and clean way to just navigate the whole logic of your cards in such an organized and simple manner, you know? So I think it's incredible. Again, this navigation view, at first I was like, but what's the point of having it in full screen if I don't see the map, you know, like of all the connections? But it's a really, really nice way, especially if you have a lot of links. There was one in specific that I really, really enjoyed. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, I think it might have been somewhere else. But yeah, you can close them in here. You can see where each card is located. And yeah, again, what's really cool is that once you're done with this, you can zoom out, you can delete it, and you can search. And you can run searches as well as just using tags, you know. And it's such a powerful way to navigate things. For instance, Zettelkasten. Yeah, okay, this is the one that I was looking for. So now I select all. This is the demo. So like, you know, Screentel just gave like a lot of demo of what a Zettelkasten is, just so that you will learn. I'm going to select them all. You know, you can clear selection or you can select them all. And now I can drag and drop them in here, right? And now I have them like that. Yeah, here it is. So I'm just going to make this full screen. Or you can, of course, navigate them like this. And you can lay them out like that. And you can see where each one is located in the map and so on. I'm going to go full screen because I think it's a bit nicer when there's so many links and you just want to see the content of the text. You can go like this. And as you can see, now here's a step, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. What I do is I would switch it to go to the left so that this works as an index and I can navigate it like that. And I think it's a genius way to navigate. Again, kind of similar to Obsidian, at least in the logic of how you open things, but it has this added benefit of just visually seeing all your cards connected in this map. And I think that's pretty unique because, yeah, the graph view does it does something like that, but in here we can really read what's going on, and we can visually see what is it connected to and all the context inside of it without necessarily having to open it. And whenever you want to open it, you just go like that and you can see it in there in this same visual context. And I think it's incredible, right? It's such a unique way to navigate these concepts. And yeah, I think it's genius. You know, I think it's absolutely genius. I'm really excited to see where this app goes. Again, like one of the biggest features that for me is missing is dark mode, but because I can use dark reader to get dark mode, you know, that's good enough for me right now. And yeah, pretty cool. And again, one of the craziest unique features that in order to avoid this clutter, you know, like you don't want to navigate absolutely everything in this desk because you'll have too much, you know, because you can also bring other tasks. Let's just bring, other cards. Let's just bring everything related to help. We can have that in here. Let's just bring everything to my Zettelkasten, which is my particular notes that I've taken for my own Zettelkasten. I can drag them in there. What else we have? Yeah, some of the thoughts that I've created on Screentel. Here I have a couple. I can drag them in there. But as you can see, this becomes very difficult to navigate and it's just a bit too crazy, too hectic, which is why I love the idea that you can just get rid of everything. Again, it's like a desk. You're not deleting everything. You're just clearing the desk. And then you can take whatever you feel is relevant for you right now. And yeah, let's just take back the demo Zettelkasten. And now I only have that in the desk. And whenever I'm ready to put things away, I just backspace, and now I have it all back organized in what I was calling like the big drawer, where you have everything back in there, right? Really cool stuff. You can run searches as well, but using it with tags is one of the best ways to organize it. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna answer them right now because I think it's pretty cool. Really excited to make videos about this app because it's revolutionary. I absolutely love it. Okay, cool. Back to the chat. Sorry about that. I haven't been checking out the chat much. Which app? So yeah, this one is called Screentel. So you can see it there on the top left. It's a bit hard to read, but yeah, Screentel. Let me just see if I can just show you a nice, you know, their website. Screentel app. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. So scene 2. Scene 2. Whoops, let me move my face. Yeah, which app? Yeah, so you were just saying Screentel. The other question was flashcards available. I don't think so. If you're looking for a flashcard app, I really, really highly recommend Mochi. Like, it's the one that I use. I use it like crazy. I use it every day. I believe it's the best flashcard app right now. And I made a video on it. Let me just find it. Mochi. I don't know why I can't find it in here, but if I just search it. Yeah, highly recommended. It's this one right here, right? Mochi. Incredible app. Definitely check it out. That's the video. Just search Santi Younger Mochi and you find it. What else? Other questions? Yeah, I was showing you. So yeah, Screentel. That's the name of the app. Do you know if this app is open source or closed? I believe it's closed. However, I was talking to the creator because he's the one that introduced me to this app. And yeah, like right now it's free. That might change in the future. Honestly, they told me that they don't really know exactly what the plans are going to be regarding pricing and business model. But for now, it's free. So I highly recommend that if you get the chance, maybe try to get it now before it's too late. Right now, it is kind of like a waiting list. So you have to put your email and that kind of stuff and you have to wait. However, I'm trying to get a collaboration with them so that they give my audience priority. So yeah, definitely, you know, if you're interested, definitely message me on Twitter or send me an email. Just let me know that you're interested so that I can keep you updated if you want. Because if everything goes well and we manage to collaborate, they'll give my audience, they'll give you a bit of like an easier way to try the app before anyone else. So that could be cool. Looks like Remnote. Yeah, kind of like Remnote. Again, I believe that it's a bit more visual than Remnote, but yeah, it does have some unique features. Like that idea of the desk, I think is pretty unique. But yeah, Remnote is a really cool app, and it does have some similarities. Seems interesting. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, so let me know if you have any more questions on Screentel. But yeah, super excited for that. I think it's gonna be a very revolutionary tool that I'm already starting to use, and I've been wanting to teach the concept of Zettelkasten for a while. And I'm always looking for the best tool to do that. And even though Obsidian and Logseek, they're really good, I do believe that a lot of people looking into building a Zettelkasten, they're trying to get something that is a bit more visual, that feels a lot more like paper in a way. And I do believe that Screentel does that. Yeah, that's it, right? If Remnode and Miro, is that how you pronounce that one? I think so, right? Miro, which is like a mind mapping tool, they had a child, it would be Screentel. I agree. That is probably the best way to see it. Yeah, I was thinking a bit like similar to Obsidian, but honestly, you might be right. I think it's a little bit closer to Remnode. Really cool. Just tweeted you. Awesome. Yeah, definitely. I'll keep you updated. Happy to know that you are interested in it. The visual aspect is really nice. Yeah, so it's really cool the fact that we can make it all super visual, you know. So I absolutely love it. It's a really unique app. Again, like one of the things that I think makes it different to the other apps is that it just connects ideas very well. That's why I believe is probably, at least up to the ones that I've been able to find, is probably the best Zettelkasten tool that I found. I still use Obsidian for daily notes and journals, and you know, especially Logseek I use a lot for backlinks and seeing the connections between daily notes and different topics. But this one I believe is a bit better for organizing knowledge, particularly a Zettelkasten. It's just such a visual way. It just has the best of both worlds, right? Like it's very visual, like a mind mapping tool, but it has the power of a note-taking app, full power of a note-taking app. So yeah, we'll see where it develops. Like again, if you have any feedback or anything that you'd like to see from this app, the creators are very responsive. You can contact them, and yeah, they have a community, and they just always are looking for feedback from the from us, the people using it. So yeah, also if you have any feedback that you would like me to share, yeah, definitely feel free to message me as well. I'm happy to pass the feedback into the creators. Yeah, it might get a lot of clutter. It uses a knowledge management system, a lot better for small connected projects. So that's what I thought at first, but again, the idea that you can just like, you have these you know, kind of like these ideas laid down, now you can just clear it, and now you can just organize into all sorts of tags, and you can purge several tags, which is really cool. So you can organize things very extensively. You can just run you know, searches as well. Like let's see, for instance, anything that I've already written about Screentel, here you can see, and now anything related to that, you can take it in here, and you can just link everything to everything, you know. It's not just that you're limited to linking things that are with the same tag, but you can just link absolutely everything, and you can just navigate it like that. Pretty cool stuff, you know. Again, you can just create something. So this is like testing a new idea, and here I just start, let me just clear this, I just start writing, and now I just want to link it to a new idea, like test 2.1. I already have that, 2.2. So yeah, let's just create that one, and it pops up in here. And now as you can see, it's here in the map, right? But I can also link to other existing ideas that I already have. Like I know that I have one on notes or writing, which is a topic that I had. It pops up in here. Let me just close this one. And this one is not like, this one is related to another tag that I already created. But if I want to see it, it can pop up in here. You know what I mean? Like it's very unique. It's almost hard to explain, but I'll definitely keep playing with it. I'm moving my whole Zettelkasten to here to just fully experience the power of it, to see if it has any limitations. But so far, really excited for it. Really powerful tool. Does this have folders? So it doesn't have folders. It's just trying to kind of like, you know, kind of break away from that hierarchy idea that everything needs to be in subcategories, and rather just using tags, which I'm a fan of, because folders sometimes just like make it hard to know where you find a particular idea, right? Versus tags that are just very flexible, and the fact that you can pair several tags. You know, you can just pair anything related to help, and I don't know, like Screentel. Yeah, in this case, I didn't find any like that, but you know, you can just pair tags, and you can filter down your search through tags instead of folders, which I think is pretty unique. One question: can we use Zettelkasten for maths physics? Any tips on how we use it? I particularly, you know, because I'm not into that world that much, I would say that perhaps for maths, you could use it for organizing different theories, organizing different concepts, and making the connections. I do believe it's possible. I honestly don't have enough experience to give you advice on that. But yeah, honestly, particularly I use it more for like fiction writing and non-fiction and that kind of stuff. But I do believe it's possible. I do believe there's value in that, especially if you're trying to come up with like, you know, maybe original ideas or trying to pair different concepts by other people and trying to make all of that connected into one more novel, unique idea. I'm seriously thinking of creating an analog Zettelkasten system at some point in the future. Thought this could look like it could be useful in the interim. Yeah, I get you. Definitely, like, you know, visual Zettelkasten systems, or rather physical ones, is such a cool concept. I created one when I first started. Let me just see if I can find it real quick. Note taking. So here I have it in my blog. Journey. Let me see if I find it. Yeah, here it is. My journey into powerful digital note-taking system. So this was the first system that I created. I need to resize these things, but this was the first card that I ever created. You know, just talking about Nicholas Luhmann, of course, who was like the creator of the Zettelkasten system. And yeah, this was my first Zettelkasten. I think it was pretty cool. Yeah, I had like this nice box and made all with paper, and I was using the system of numbers of 1 and 1.1, 1.1a, and so on. So it was pretty cool. Really enjoyed it. I definitely want to add more images to this blog post because I had a pretty nice numbering system based on the original one. Pretty cool stuff, right? If you have the same tag in multiple projects, the visual feature might get overloaded, I think. So I believe that if you have the same tag in several projects and you want to just narrow them down so that you have a distinction, then what's cool about that is that you can, you know, let me just give you an example, okay? So here we have a couple of yeah, I'm just gonna put everything related to test. Yeah, so here I have a couple of things. So, you know, like if you have a tag that you're reusing in several projects, but you still want to have the distinction between projects, what you can do is you can take everything related to the tag, you know, maybe the common tag between projects, and then everything that is related to just one project, let's say everything on this side is just one project, you can do a couple of things. You can select the color so that you can visually see, you know, let's just change this one as well. You can visually see that everything may be on red is for one project and maybe everything on green is another project. That is one way. Or you can also select everything and you can tag selected, which is a nice way to you know, like tag in bulk. So now this we can call project 1 test, which is what I'll call it right now just for the sake of example. You see, and now I can just delete everything in here, and now I can just search project 1 test. There we go. I'm gonna select all these cards, and now I only have the green ones, you know? So that's a really nice way in which you can filter things down even more and not really have to worry about things getting too cluttered or too confusing. So I think that's pretty cool, right? Let's see what else we got. How do I join? Yeah, so like for joining, you would have to go to here and enter your email to join the waiting list. But again, like because the waiting list is a bit long right now, you know, you just never know when you're going to be able to access it. You can definitely do that and they'll notify you when you can access it. But again, if you're interested, I'm going to keep, you know, at the end of the day, I want to make sure that you guys get value from this app, right? Excuse me. That you guys get value from this app. And if that's something you're interested in, I'll definitely try to do my best to collaborate with these guys and give you early access to this. So yeah, that's definitely something we're talking about. Oh, look at this. Yeah, so this is exactly what one of you were saying, like as if Myro and Obsidian had a baby. Someone in here said Remnote. And I do believe it might be a bit closer to Remnote, but in concept, yeah, Obsidian is not that far either. Yeah, pretty cool, right? So yeah, I'll definitely try to do my best to get you early access on a video that I might make in the future. So definitely keep an eye. Again, you can message me on Twitter just to know that you're interested. And yeah, let me know. What else we got? Cool, guys. Yeah, so that's about it. That's about it with Screentel. Let me know if you have any questions regarding Screentel. But right now, I want to get back to some of your questions. There were a lot of messages that I didn't I didn't manage to cover early. So I'm just gonna go back on the comments a little, but feel free to keep adding more comments. Do you have any goals or resolutions or themes for 2022? So yeah, I'm a big believer of just kind of going with the flow, not really kind of putting myself down on like, if I don't achieve this particular goal, I won't be happy. But with that said, yeah, I do want to make more online courses. I do want to improve a couple of skills. I do have a couple of new hobbies that I want to get better at. So yeah, definitely I do have some, but nothing too specific, to be honest. What do you use for Bookmark Manager? I use Raindrop. I'll definitely be making a video about that soon because I'm super excited about Raindrop. Yeah, so regarding CU1, one thing that it has over Obsidian is that it's open source, so you can tweak however you want it. Yeah, that's pretty cool, especially for those that know about coding and they want to be able to change it. Yeah, because Obsidian is not open source. Yeah, that sounds cool. That is open source. It's open source. Yeah, Memex is great for highlighting. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to the to all the comments that I didn't get to. What do you recommend? Courses, websites to learn Zettelkasten? Yeah, so I definitely will be making a course on Zettelkasten. So yeah, hope you're looking forward to that. I know it's taking me a while, but with apps like Screentel and some other ideas that I have, I think it'd be pretty cool to get to that. Captures, which tools? Yeah, Pocket is good for that. Yeah, cool. Did you upgrade to Windows 11? Yes, I did. So I am on Windows 11 right now. This is it. Maybe the only thing that can help you tell is maybe the round corners, you know, like on the edges. That's probably the only thing that gives it away. Apart from that, it's very, very similar. There's a couple of things, such as like the things that I have it all in my second screen, so I can't even show you right now. But yeah, pretty cool. You know, not too bad. I like it. Like the file manager is a bit nicer looking, you know. Yeah, honestly, not a huge difference. Like if you're happy with Windows 10, probably there's no need to change yet. What is your view about Notion that Tiago Forte had with Thomas Frank? Oh, I haven't seen that one. Let me see. So Tiago Forte and Thomas Frank. Whose channel was that on? Was it on Thomas? Probably, right? Tiago Forte. Let me see if I find it. If not, definitely let me know the exact title and I'll find it. Should Notion be your second brain? Okay, it's probably this one. I'll add it to watch later because it's a bit long. Yeah, then I'll give you my opinions because I haven't seen it. Probably next live stream I might cover that. So yeah, definitely remind me to see if I've already seen it by next live stream. We can definitely talk about that. I tried ClickUp but decided to stick with Todoist in the end. Yeah, Todoist I believe is a bit better. You know. Yeah, I think Todoist is a bit of a better app for personal task management at least. Okay, now back to the newest comments. Tiago's. When is the video of Obsidian additional graph view features plugin coming out? Additional graph view features. You mean like the core plugin? Yeah, so I do have a video on that, but it's on my online course actually. Let me just show you, just to see if this is exactly what you're talking about. Scene 2. Scene 2. Yeah, there we are. So I do have a video on that. It's for the graph view and the local graph. Yeah, so this one right here. Okay, I need to enroll to my own course. Apparently I'm not logged in right now for whatever reason. I was kicked out of my own course. But yeah, there's I have a video on local graph, and I also have just a general one on the graph view, but the local graph, which is the one that I think you're talking about, that one's a bit more specific to that. So yeah, definitely check out my course, which is in the description if you're interested. Apparently not even I can access it without paying, so I'm gonna have to buy my own course soon. What do you think of the Mind Manager plugin in Obsidian? Okay, wait, you're probably additional. Yeah, so you're probably talking about another plugin. Let me see. Let me check it out because I might not be familiar with that one. What do I use for mind mapping? I use Eptabase, which I do plan to make a video on soon. If you're interested, I could show you right now, but yeah, let me know. Let me see if I can cover all the other comments, but if yeah, definitely let me know if you want me to show you right now, and I can. Let me just try to get to some of the other comments because I'm pretty far behind on the comments. Community plugins. So what is that one called? Oh no, that's not it. Wait, that's a search function. Does the search function in this app go through the nodes itself or just the tags in the title? Go through the nodes itself. It does go through the nodes as well. Is that true? No, it might go through just titles. It might just go through titles. I'll definitely need to double check on that. I'm not 100%. But I think it's just titles. Yeah, I was gonna check like the mind mapping thing. Mind map. Is it this one? I haven't. Oh no, yeah, this one I've tried. This one is incredible. Enhanced mind map. I lost your comment. Let me know which one exactly it was. I kind of got lost on the comment and I can't remember exactly the name that you told me about. You know. Let me just. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yeah. Any vids plans for the future? So one of the next ones that I want to do is comparing Raindrop to Mind Map. Raindrop to My Mind. You know, two bookmark manager tools that I use extensively and that I really enjoy. So yeah. Obsidian breadcrumbs plugin. Yeah, that one's confusing. Honestly, I've tried it once, and I thought it would do something different, and I didn't like what it ended up doing. I'll probably should give it another try. Why do you have two apps, Logseek and Obsidian? So I like Logseek for the journal features, right? More than I like Obsidian, personally. But I do like Obsidian's search functionality and plugins a lot more, so that's why I use both, you know? I do have a video on my channel if you haven't seen it. To learn Emacs, yes, of course. One really good channel that I absolutely love and highly recommend is this guy, Mark. I think his name is Mark. Emacs Mark. Mike. Yeah, Mike. Oh no, did he change his channel name? Oh no, here it is. Mike Samansky. This guy is the guy for Emacs. Highly recommended. He has a whole playlist. He's the guy I learned it from and I highly recommend it. So yeah, definitely check it out. Mike Samansky. And just, you know, most of what he does is Emacs tutorials, but if not, you can check out the playlists. Oh man, so many comments, guys. You're on fire. Let me try to get to a couple of old ones. Creating another one. Have a look at Scott P. Yeah, I haven't checked him out. Scott P. Or have I? Scott P. Sheepers. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Scott P. Sheepers. Did I get it right? No, I probably misspelled it. Scott P. Shiper. Okay, there it is. Yeah, cool. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, that's the exact same Zettelkasten that I had. Like the bugs at least. Oh man, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's the exact same one that I had. No way, the same labels. Nice, I'll definitely check it out. Thanks for the recommendation. I'll tag it as Zettelkasten. Zettelkasten, creators, YouTuber. Nice, perfect. I'll definitely check it out. Thank you. When you checked Obsidian October, there was a plugin in that add additional features to Obsidian Graph. Check that plugin in out. Ah, okay, I know what you mean. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I haven't checked it out yet, but I will. Thanks for letting me know. That I Obsidian Graph view. Yeah, from the Obsidian October one. Yeah, I never ended up checking it out. I should though. Yeah, the mind mapping tool. Yeah, I think I'll show you. Yeah, I agree, you know, like especially my mind, it did get a bit expensive. You know, that was one of the main reasons I wanted to change to Raindrop, and I think honestly Raindrop is enough. Walling, it does have some unique features that Raindrop doesn't have, that my mind doesn't have, and that's why I still use it. But I know what you mean, like definitely the cost of Raindrop is one of the best. Cool. Yeah, I think I caught up with most of the comments. I have a couple that I didn't check. Currently margin node 3 for mind map, and it has plugin to automatically copy date from PDF to Obsidian. Oh, that's pretty cool. Margin node 3. Scene 2. Scene 2. There we go. Margin note. Oh, please tell me it's not a Mac only app. I see a lot of Yeah, Mac products. Is this Windows too? I can't see it. Is there no download? It's kind of weird. Ah, here it is. Download. Oh man, tell me it's not Mac only. Yeah, it's Mac only. Oh man. That's a shame because it looks really good, but I don't have a Mac and I don't have an iPhone. Yeah. Sorry about that. Which one I use to host my courses? I use Teachable. Kind of expensive if I'm being honest, but because it's pretty much my full-time job, it is worth it for me at the moment. However, yeah, it's not the cheapest to be honest. There are some cheaper ones that actually link to Notion. If you are interested in starting, online courses, I do believe that now there's some really good ones. But I think for starting an online course, it's just way better to commit to one tool from the start, because then migrating is really, really hard. Another visual Zettelkasten apps that you know of. Okay, yeah. So I guess I could show an answer Jitin's question. Yes. On the mind mapping tool that I use, and the one that I use and I absolutely love is called Epta. Yeah, let me show you. So here you have your maps, and let's just create. Well, I have here one called test. So yeah, okay, I need to update it. Yeah, I'm gonna update it later. Let me just delete these two because I don't need them in here. You can remove from whiteboard. It is kind of similar, to be honest, to Screentel, However, it does have a couple of pros that I really enjoy. Again, like Screentel has some really nice pros as well. And I believe Screentel, it's hard to tell. They're both in early stages. I prefer using Eptabase, or Epta as it's called, more of a mind mapping tool, to be honest. It does have some very unique features, So like if you create like test 1, let's create test 2, test 3, you get the idea. You can do pretty much the same thing that you can do in any good modern, PKM app, and that is just create these links where you can navigate them. So of course, if you're a bit further away and you're in this one, it takes you up there. You know what I mean? But then it also has this nice mind mapping tool, which is that you can create additional connections, And I think it's pretty nice because that way that's the reason why I end up using this more of a mind mapping tool. And it does have some very unique and advanced features. It's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. Again, I would have to, I really recommend this one as a mind mapping tool because I think it is way more powerful than normal mind mapping tools. However, yeah, it could also be a note-taking app by itself. It does have some really powerful features in here. Like in here, I have kind of like my Zettelkasten, which I've been going back and forth between using this one and Screentel, and this one does have some really unique features. But I do like the fact that Screentel, for instance, does let you clear the whole desk and bring things. However, this one does have some similar features. They're pretty similar. Honestly, I think a very interesting video would be to compare Screentel to Eptabase, but Eptabase is an incredible app. I've been in contact with the creators, and I think they're really, really cool people. They're working on something very unique, very powerful, and yeah, highly supportive. Yeah, I really support what they're doing in here. I think it's awesome. Yeah, so this is the one that I use for mind mapping. I've also used Figma, which is pretty cool as well. But yeah, probably this is one of the best ones right now. One of the disadvantages, well, let me just show you. The other one that I use for mind mapping is Figma. If you have a student email, wait, let me just show you. Yeah, so if you have a student email, you can actually, access a lot of the pro features, and it does have some nice mind mapping stuff. Now, when it comes to Eptabase, let me see if I find it. Yeah, here it is. So Eptabase. One of the things right now is that you have to join the waitlist as well, and the waitlist is pretty large. You have to wait quite a bit. That's one of the disadvantages. And if you wait a bit more, you can have it for free. But because they do have a free plan, but right now because their waitlist is so long, they kind of ask people that are willing to commit to their annual plan. So that's one of the disadvantages. But really, really cool app. I'll definitely be making videos about this in the future. Yeah, honestly, it's really, really good tool. Really, really like it. What are the specs on your desktop? Let's see. System information. Here it is. If you know your stuff, you'll probably understand this way more than me. But yeah, basically I have an RTX graphics card. Where's that one? Well, I can't find it in this list. Where's the RTX card? Either way, I have an RTX card that I believe, I can't remember the exact name, I'm pretty bad with this stuff sometimes. RTX. Find what? RTX. Yeah, here it is. Okay, an RTX GeForce 3070, which is one of the best ones, so it's pretty good. And then the other thing that I have, which is pretty nice, is an AMD Ryzen 7. So that's you know, that's the CPU, and that one's really powerful as well. I have 16 of RAM. Yeah, I've been thinking about upgrading to 32. It might be needed. It's been pretty alright with you know, like with 32, but yeah, if I ever need to upgrade anything, that's gonna be the first thing that I upgrade, because everything else is pretty good. But yeah, I'm super happy with this computer. It's been so good to me. I finally am able to do 3D artwork without the computer exploding, and that's pretty nice. Yeah, well, Excalidraw, of course, is a really good mind mapping tool. I did make a video about that one as well. Yeah, it's just that I've been using Epta a lot more recently, but if you're interested in that one, I do have a video on that as well. Excalidraw. This one right here, so definitely check it out. I guess I'm gonna put it in the description of this live stream so that you can check it out. Kind of annoying to have to copy paste this individually, but never mind. Anything for you guys. So yeah, now you can find that in the description of the live stream as well. Let me close some tabs. The hardest thing about streaming is having so many freaking windows open. Nice, great. Oh yeah, what were you asking, Turan? Ah yeah, Linux, of course. I don't currently have desktop, but I plan to get one as well eventually. Currently use a laptop. Gotcha. Okay, cool. No, thank you so much for that. Yeah, I appreciate that, and I'm glad that my video helped. Yeah. Ah well, I also use Linux on laptop, but yeah, you were asking Turan. Check out Scali. What else we got? Yeah, I get you. That's one of the things, the reasons to have more operating systems. Yeah, I also haven't, like, before I got this computer, I wasn't using Windows for like, again, like maybe 4 years. But yeah, no, Mac is definitely incredible, and Linux is incredible. But honestly, like with Windows 11, I do like the aesthetics of Windows now. It's not horrible, and I customize it a lot, so that's fine. Cool, guys. Wow, it's 12:30. So the thing is that we've been only streaming for like an hour. Is that right? Yeah. But I was setting up the stream for an hour and then troubleshooting everything for another hour. That really took me so much time. So yeah, I'm pretty exhausted. So it does feel like a 3-hour stream, even though it's just 1 hour. Either way, guys, I think I'm gonna go make lunch. But thank you for being here. If you have any final questions, do let me know. And yeah, no, I'm happy to cover any final questions right now. Do you know about Windows PowerShell toolbooks? I've heard about it. I've read a little about it, but honestly, I don't like the Windows PowerShell. It's so annoying. Just the terminal in Windows is a horrible experience. I mean, maybe I just need to, put my head down and start learning it. But I was so used to the Linux terminal that Windows to me is just horrible terminal experience, and the PowerShell is just horrible. I don't know. Maybe I know I haven't done enough work to get used to it, but yeah. I used to use Ranger in Linux and in Mac quite a lot, which is a file manager navigation tool, and it doesn't really work on Windows that well, so that's a shame. Hope you have a good week. Yeah, thanks, Duran. Hope you have a great week as well. Whew, yeah, I've been talking a lot. Water break. That didn't work. Woo! Water break. Thanks for the streams. Thanks for being here, Samyak. Thanks for your patience with all the troubleshooting problems at the beginning. Really appreciate it. Yeah, if you have Windows, then you might as well optimize it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, I do want to upgrade, especially RAM on this computer. But apart from that, it's a beast. And then just like on the software side, it's pretty nice. I missed it all. Oh no, sorry about that. My connection got out. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, definitely tune in. Hopefully next Tuesday we'll do it. Another live stream. Did you check Mark text out? No, I haven't. I'm sorry. Let me make sure that is on my list. Okay, no. Okay. I thought you were saying an app that you recommended in our previous stream. This was the one that you mentioned at the beginning. I added it to my list. I didn't check it out right now. But yeah, maybe on the next stream, that could be interesting. It does look cool. But no, on this stream I haven't. Until 10 minutes before your second stream. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. I thought you were there in the beginning. But either way, yeah, thanks for being here through the whole stream. Really appreciate it. Cool, guys. Okay, I think that should conclude the stream. Thanks to anyone that's been here. Really appreciate it. It's been a good stream. Tons of people joined. Really appreciate that. Guess what? This has been the highest or the most viewed stream so far. So yeah, really appreciate that. Jiten, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that okay, but thanks for your thoughtful questions and your participation. Really means a lot. I appreciate you. Hope to see you here next week. You can check the description for when I will stream next. You can also add it to your calendar if that's something that you're interested in. And of course, if you just subscribe to YouTube or hit that bell button as as the YouTubers ask you to do, that will notify you when there's next streams. Honestly, that is probably the most useful part of hitting the notification button, being notified on streams. So yeah, definitely do that if you're interested. Thanks for the wonderful stream. Thank you so much for being here. New apps and exploring with chat. Yeah, that could be interesting. Almost like a gameplay, right? Yeah, I think we should do that. We should definitely do that. Thanks for the idea. Thanks for the wonderful stream. Awesome, guys. Cool. All right. Hope you have a good week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.